Good day to you peeps, Liesl here once more, and today I'm going to show us how to make basically a scarf joint. And here is a scarf joint. It's an angled joint which comes in very useful if you want to make an angled headstock basically. And there it is. So straight in, here's how I went about it without the use of a jig or mitre or any fancy equipment. So straight in. Now basically, in order to do this, hopefully you can see where I've marked this piece of wood. We need a very straight diagonal there, which we are going to cut along to create this joint here. You need to be fairly accurate as it needs to be flat, but you don't need to be wholly accurate. As you can see, I've gone a little bit off the plot here, but it still works if I get it the right way around. If you place it underneath, it's longer. If you place it on top, it's shorter. Straight in. So basically you need to decide sort of how long you want this. If you're going to put it underneath, then I would say that this needs to be about 2/3 of the total length that you want for the headstock. And if you're going to place it on top, then probably about the length of the headstock. So you make a mark here. I've done it all the way around so you can see it. And then measure 2.5 inches and make another mark there. So that's 2.5 inches from there to there. And basically join the dots so you've got this nice straight diagonal line, and that's the line we're going to cut along. Now I've drawn it on both sides so we've got a guide to follow, as I am going to put it in the vise. I managed it this morning. I'm sure you want to see me do this on camera, so let's hope I can repeat the procedure. But here goes. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but I will do my best. So I find if you kind of put it at a slight angle into the vise, you kind of want to do it upright, I would say. You can do it horizontally, but I found that a little bit more difficult. If I can just bring the camera slightly closer, and you can see that's there. So we'll be cutting along this line. And we've got an identical one on the back so that we can make sure we're not sliding away from side to side. And here goes. So what I would do actually to begin with would be to make a little slot just there on the first mark, just so we have something to give it a bit of purchase. Obviously I've used a square to get that nice and flush, and go in about 1 millimetre. Then if we just adjust that slightly, I'm going to attempt to cut along this line here. So here goes, peeps. And you can use the one at the back as a reference. Try and keep your elbow at a nice right angle. And just keep checking on the front that you're more or less within that line. goes slightly off plot, don't worry about it, just keep going. There it is. As you can see, we've cut that out from there. And then all you simply do is turn that the other way. And you can either, if I can get this right, you can either plonk it on the top like that. You can see I've gone a little off plot there. Or you can plonk it underneath, which is a little bit more level, a bit more flush. We will be sanding this nice and flat. And in the next video, I will show you how to attach these two pieces as they are at a funny angle. Do excuse me. But that's about it for now. So there we go, peeps. How to make a scarf joint without using a mitre or a jig. Stay blessed and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.